Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. January 19th, 2023. January 19th, 2023. Guys, this audio today might not be too long, but we can discuss a few things now. So we tell you yesterday, also we stopped at the beginner. And that we want to do. Of course, comrade Koita is with me, Cashbox dinner. So, before we even talk about Usa, we stopped yesterday. I think it's the airport area, and that and Vimetco, all these companies where they shut down and stuff like that.
And the Supreme Court as well.
And the Supreme Court, yes, thank you, Kashi, and the Supreme Court as well. Salon people, them. You see, this platform we always do. They make sure say we they preempt, we they foresee, we get foresight, we they look into the future. Of certain things them and come and point them out clearly. Say, hey, let we take with them. Who side we they go? Let we not look who side we go for them. Now who side we buck with foot. That is the thing we don't say that comrade Koita and parable also. But you see certain people that we see the sort of like an injunction again, we'll go say the PPRC put on the APC lower level elections. And this goes to the point where Cashbox on the make now. You see that the bad side this of this team business, because all this nonsense where they go on today within the APC, all the petition them, everybody they complain and cry. Now because of this team, this nonsense. Where yesterday, of course, we don't play an audio where Dr. Samora come out, don't pull in yourself, come on, they say, no mix pan team. Now APC represents this team business. Now, we don't reach out like today for the PPRC get for the stop the APC in progress. Now the PPRC chairman is doing job as the regulatory body where they regulate political parties. They're doing job because people are not going to complain within a political party and then they don't listen. And then the responsibility for regulate the political party. So this is the thing what they say about them team nonsense here. We reach to this point. We don't make the like today. A lot of people feel disenfranchised within the APC party. We audio them. Members of parliament and them they call them there. They say they go take dogs, give them kush, give them drugs. They go perpetrate violence in the communities across the country. This is the problem with the like today or which alone. But I can't say this audio I don't go long today. But this is some of the things where we want for mention and talk now. Again, we wait for the judiciary. Now, less than 5 months to elections. The judiciary don't go all the public hearing. Again, it's a facade for the international community. Let them paint this picture like for say, oh, Salon, this country, also. The Supreme Court will then get a hearing, then bring and come publicly. Let the people participate, let the people see what's happen inside the court. They like today, elections will not get time again. We still a battle. Whose kind of election we get for use? Where we know say clearly in the Constitution, Section 38A, there was an amended section. They amended them in 2001 for make light of the fact that when we use the PR system in 1996 and 2002, we not be get constituencies them established because of the Rebel War. So therefore, because we not be get a constitution at a particular point in time, what did they do? They say for now go back retrospectively because the time when Marabireka overthrow will be they use a decree. And not make a constitution, a decree. So we go for make amends to the constitution because when we use the PR system, it will not be legitimate. And the only reason we use PR system because we get rebel war. Part of the country they will not be for access. So James Jonah at the time recommends that we use the PR system. So we come back 2001, can make the constitution for amend them just for make that provision. Let us not commit a coup, a treasonous act. Because again, even that safe, we don't go hold anybody accountable because there was no constitution at the time. Because that decree, well, they're the military government. Now, in be make, we say we forgive all everybody. Nobody not commits crime now. We use what be available at the time because PR system make provision for area that we for reach and access. Usai rebel lembide, we go use the PR system. But now democracy don't mature to the point where we people them, they elect their own leaders them, that they constituency them. Why we want for change that again? When are the normal way that they would perform with politics? Now the president come out, go announce, say they for do a decree, take the not see the documentation. We talk all here. The Supreme Court sit up at this case here, forgive a verdict, condemn the act of the president. We will not tell them how they do the job, but we don't say that the constitution are black and white, it's written, it's clear, and make them very clear for say, at the time when they announce elections, if constituencies don't exist, now the only time that when the president can consult with NEC. That's what the constitution say. Oh, the time when they announce election, who say they announce election? Around May or so of 2022. Constituencies exist. Then constituencies are where they so right now. They get a lifespan of 5 to 7 years. They don't expire until 2024. So some people, what is the point? We don't say anything there. The constitution is very clear about this matter. So when it comes to the PR system, we don't say now, but the Supreme Court, this is not a 2 for if you hold live hearing. That's what they sit up and 2 days. They don't know. Guys, look at Constitution. Section 38, subsection 4. It talks about boundary delimitation. The boundaries they all get right now, then good. From 2017, and then do last boundary delimitation. And get 5 to 7 year lifespan. By 5 years, now they for begin to do the next boundary delimitation for create new constituencies if they have to create new constituencies. So what's in the problem now? The constituencies they all get right now, they get a lifespan of 5 to 7. They didn't expire till 2024. So we can still use them in these elections. This is a simple thing for the Supreme Court. We don't need to tell them how they do the work, but I'm just reading what the Constitution say. Comrade, you want to come
in? And Ibrahim, way this case the wrong time. They say the Chief Justice don't they begin for take Dr. Abdullahi come to the case where they file for American interpret. Please, Ibrahim, I just interpreting the Constitution. Not something I for go read the entire one, what's in the section for this peer assistancy. Now I will talk about it. That Casbox being picked that in the way say this is the entire say the one try for clear the image because you always talk about the image clearance and now for clear the image. Say well then this is to case now we can't highlight it, but them man there we point first case where them not get good at Supreme Court where they know one day measure. We say this enjoy the go now like we they say short just flashback. Now we do no more for the first day let us see from there now the world knows we don't begin hearing this case here. How would this case go for end now? God angry sabi. We talk and say, hey, we are not fall for this case. We don't care as we got. We don't put life for the first day. We now wait and see if there is honest. If they're honest, if they're not one sitting, because for interpreting the law say that one day they don't do for interpreting they don't know how to go. But actually, likely say when they come to election, don't even know type of election go fall. Now PR system will go for go by. Now constituency based election go for by. Now go angry sabi. No. Today Ibrahim case adjourned to when no. Then don't put up a blackout again. So, meaning, they just allow the world know say the European Union, the American ambassador, the British Commissioner, the EU, and the UN, for letting them know say the judiciary don't listen this matter. They don't begin to talk about how the end. No. So they don't go empty after the election.
Absolutely, and that's very sad. That's very disgraceful for our country. And at least the ECOWAS members of Parliament every day talk about. How are we going to talk about elections 1 year to elections, not for the change we election lost them? But this is what we do alone. This is a very big constitutional crisis. And the fact that the Supreme Court still don't punish matter today, they say they contribute